joined with Trish Dearlove. What an amazing name. An amazing name. Is there any wonder we've got applause? And you are joining us from South Coast.
I am, South Coastal Health and Community Services,
amazing.
just over the way in Rockingham.
Yes, you are over the way, and we have had the delight of chatting to a few of you, and you are a dietitian.
I am.
So, you know, my brain's just going lots and lots of questions, but how important is diet in our lives?
Well, everybody needs to eat, obviously. And everybody, unfortunately, needs to eat different things.
Yes.
So some of the general advice that we get isn't always applicable. And there's a lot of information out there about how we should eat, how we shouldn't eat. And I think it's very blanket and a bit of a one-size-fits-all approach. So it doesn't really get down to the nitty-gritty of how important certain diets are for certain people and certain populations, and that we all have unique needs.
Absolutely. And I'm speaking from, my daughter was diagnosed with diabetes, type 1 diabetes 7 months ago. So diet is a big part of everything we're managing since then.
Most definitely.
Yeah, because it can tip her health either way. And so if we're feeling sluggish and if we're just not fit, and do you think that our diet could possibly have a big part to play in that?
Of course. Diet is one of the major components of those health and lifestyle influences that we often talk about. So exercise and then mental health as well.
Absolutely.
And they all feed into each other.
Yeah. If you're eating well, you're well in many other ways. It ripples out. Can you tell us what you are doing over at South Coast? As you know, what are you doing as a dietitian over there?
So I am offering individual dietetic consults. So for anyone who needs to see me in a one-to-one capacity, and I can help with a range of things. So things like diabetes, things like IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, people who just need general healthy eating advice and are finding that they can't follow the generic advice that's available. And sometimes that has to do with personal circumstances. So things like skills in meal budgeting and food prep and things like that. I can also help with any of the medical conditions that need a tailored diet. So diabetes, cystic fibrosis. I'm losing them all off the top of my head.
Yeah. We get you closer to that is it, because if you go to the bit that you have control of, whenever you've got an ailment or something happening that to your body physically, if you go to the diet part, you can help support any other treatment that's happening as well.
That's right. And as well as the individual dietetic consults, I also offer group programs at the moment. So I run one of the emotional health and wellbeing groups that we offer at South Coastal. And I'm doing those as a series of nutrition-focused workshops.
Sign us up. My goodness. How do people get to sign up for these programs, and what's the cost?
So all of the group workshops are free of charge.
Amazing.
And if you head to our website at southcoastal.org.au or have a look at any of our socials, you can see what the upcoming events are. We also have a range of other workshops for FIFO families, for new dads, for perinatal mental health support, and details of all of those will be on our socials too.
Amazing. You guys do such amazing work over there. Guys, if you are not familiar with South Coast, in the Rockingham, Waikiki, all of that kind of area, you really need to check you guys out, because you do such amazing work just to help us all, have a better life. It's amazing.
That's what we're here for.
You are. So how do people sign up for these?
So if you ring our office, our lovely admin ladies will quite happily take your details. So it's 95500900. Amazing.
You get a real person too, hey?
You do. And they're lovely, lovely people. And if you would like to see me for an individual consult, there is a sliding scale of fees. So if you have a healthcare card and a referral from your GP, you can see me for an hour session free of charge.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so
sign up. There'll be a wait list soon, guys. Get in there quick, honestly. And thank you so much for all the work that you do and for coming in here and chatting with us today. It's an amazing resource, one that needs to be utilised because it'll help in so many ways, families, but individually as well.
I hope so.
Thank you so much, Trish. Guys, we're going to go to Bruno Mars, Locked Out of Heaven.